Far away, where the northern winds brushed over endless fields of silver grass, there stood a peculiar tower known as the Tower of Whispers. No one in the nearby villages knew who had built it. Its black stones rose higher than any tree, and at night it glowed faintly as though the stars themselves had poured their light into its walls. Children were told never to wander near it, for strange voices could be heard from its windows, voices that spoke not in words, but in secrets. Long ago, a boy named Edric lived in a small village at the tower's edge. He was curious where others were cautious, and often he would sneak close to hear the whispers. They seemed to call his name, soft and persistent. One evening, when the moon hung low, he followed them inside. The air was cold, yet the whispers grew warmer, almost guiding him up the spiral stairs. At the top chamber, he found no books or furniture, only a circle of mirrors. Each mirror showed not his reflection, but moments from different lives: an old woman tending flowers, a knight kneeling in prayer, a child sailing across a bright sea. The tower, he realized, was filled with the voices of countless souls, all telling the truths they had never spoken in life. One mirror drew him closer. It showed his village years in the future, empty and silent, as though time had stolen it away. The whispers urged him to listen, and he learned of a storm that would one day sweep across the plains, destroying everything unless the people moved to safer ground. With trembling steps, Edric left the tower and returned home. At first, no one believed him, but when the winds began to change, and the clouds grew heavy in strange colors, the elders remembered the boy's words. The village gathered and moved to higher lands. When the storm came, it swallowed the old homes where the people lived. From then on, the Tower of Whispers was no longer feared. Travelers came seeking the truths it held, though none stayed long. And Edric, once just a curious boy, became the keeper of the tower, teaching others that some whispers are not meant to frighten, but to guide.